Greetings and welcome to the introduction to astronomy. In this week's misconception in astronomy, we are going to talk about the universe and decide if we live at the center of the universe. So are we at the center of the universe? Well, this is what we once thought, but the answer today we know is no. So we once thought that everything was centered on the Earth. So we might have seen something like this with our Earth at the center and then a sphere of stars and planets around it. And that would then be used to explain the motions in the sky. Now this makes perfect sense. When we look out at night, it certainly looks like we are at the center and everything is around us. But as we began to learn more, we developed what is now known as the Copernican principle. And this comes from Nicholas Copernicus, who was one who suggested that the Earth was not the center of the universe or center of the solar system, but indeed another object was there, and that was our sun. So this is an example of Copernicus's universe with the sun there at the center. And then the planets Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn, the only planets that were known at the time. And then the sphere of the stars. So that kind of moved Earth from being at the center of things to being away from the center. But now the sun was at the center. And the whole idea of the Copernican principle is that Earth is not located at any special place in the universe. So this has continued to expand. So we first put our sun at the center of the universe, then maybe just at the center of our galaxy. And then eventually our galaxy, could that be the center of the universe? Well, in many ways it looks like it, because when you look out into space, we see things in all directions. And that makes us think that we're at the center. But there is no center to the universe. So there is no center here at all. Our universe does not have a center to it. And we have to kind of consider this in terms of the dimensions that are involved. Now let's look at our Earth here. And as we see our Earth, if we consider the Earth as just a two-dimensional surface. So our universe is the two-dimensional surface of Earth. Where is the center of the surface of the Earth? There is not one. You can walk around the Earth and you'll never reach an edge or a center. Now you have to consider this. You can't look up and you can't look down. You're only stuck looking at the surface of Earth. You are confined to that two-dimensional shape that has now been bent into a third dimension that you could not picture. So we can imagine that our universe is the same way. Our universe, a three-dimensional universe, bent into a fourth dimension that we cannot picture. So there is no center or edge to the universe within our own dimension. There is no way we could find that. So we could go forever within our universe, just like on the Earth, without ever reaching any kind of edge to the universe. So let's go ahead and finish up with our summary here. And what we've looked at is, first of all, no, we do not live at the center of the universe. The universe does not necessarily even have a center to it. And in fact, there is no center at all, most likely. And our universe can bend into dimensions that we are unable to see. So while the universe could have a specific shape to it, it's not something that we are able to image because our minds simply are not designed to wrap themselves around a fourth dimension in a direction that we cannot possibly picture. So that concludes this week's misconception on astronomy, that we live at the center of the universe. We'll be back again next week for another misconception in astronomy. So until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.